Bugle veterans. I'm Martin.
I'm Ben.
I'm Robbie.
And welcome back to the Battle of Bugle Season 1. And here we are, the 4th game of Round 1. As guys battle off, see who will become the Season 1 champion and take home the trophy. So, like all the previous games we've done so far, the guys today are going to be playing Mission Priority Target. Terrain on table is set exactly the same as the other 3 games. And yes, so today we have Gilliman's been matched up against Warden Val. I think that's how you said it?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the Adeptus Sororitas. Or well,
All them sisters of battle. You can't offend anyone.
Just for that, I put Battle Box there in Sister's Facebook group. And I got absolutely rinsed. I call it Adeptus. It's Adepta.
No swearing.
Don't upset the masses.
So
Bad boy of 40k YouTube.
we don't care here. So let's take a look at the army of this, starting with the Ultramarines.
Right, I'm Ben. I'm here for the Battle of Bugle, and I've turned up my Ultramarines, as you've seen on the channel quite a few times before. We're going to start out up with Lord Gilliman with a Supreme Command Detachment, and following that is a Battalion Detachment. And in the Battalion, we have Chief Librarian Tigurius. He's got Psychic Fortress, Might of Heroes, and Null Zone, I believe. Yeah, Null Zone. Following him, we've got Techmarine. And Techmarine, I've given Seal of Oath and Master of the Forge. Give him a few little perks with the dreads. Troop choices. We've got standard, 2 squads of 5 intercessors with bolt guns and 1 standard intercessors with chainswords. Elites, I've gone with 2 Victrix Guard to tie in with my HQ choices. I think that's a smart move. They played well for me before, keeping Tiggy alive some games. Following them, squad of 4 standard aggressors with the bolt loadout, and to complete the elites, 2 Vendreads with blast cannons. I'm going to call them lasers, and a plasma redemptor and a Gatling outload on the redemptor. And to finish the list off, I've gone one of my favourites, the Vindicator Laser Destroyer, which I'm hoping will serve me well. For me, it serves me well. Martin, I know, has used it off channel, off video, and it didn't do him so well. So I'm hoping this game it really comes through. As for Sisters and Robbie, I've never faced Robbie before, but I have in the slow grow, which is completely different. I've never really faced Sisters though, so that'll be interesting. I think I'm just gonna have to try and shoot it off the table because that's all I know. That's the only thing I know how to do. So yeah, good luck.
So that was Ben and his Ultramarines. So now we're going to take a look at Robbie and his sisters.
I'm Robbie, bringing Adepta, for Martin's benefit, Sororitas, or Sisters of Battle as we'll call them. Right, so I've got a Supreme Command Detachment with Val in it, Big Boss Lady, and that is Bloody Rose, so she gets extra attacks if she charges or charges people, gets charged by people, which, let's be fair, she's probably going to be doing. And she has to take the Warlord trait that allows her to re-roll her to hit and wound in melee. Then got a Agent of the Imperium, so by default it's the Calidus Assassin, but there is the stratagem that lets you switch it out depending what your opponent brings. So haven't quite figured that one out yet, but I'll have another look at Ben's list in a minute and make a decision. Then we go into a Sororitas Patrol Detachment. So not using up a Force Org slot are the Sister Hospitaller, who keeps the big squads alive, and the Repentia Superior to try and get a bit more out of the Repentia. 2 HQ choices. I've got a Canoness with Blessed Blade and an Inferno Pistol, so basically a handheld melter gun. And the Palatine is just basic. They're just to give buffs to the big squads, really. Big squads, as I've just said. 2 squads of 15 Battle Sisters. Each squad, Heavy Flamer, melter gun, simulacrum, and the Sister Superior's got a plasma pistol. Basically, the logic is just big squads with OBSEC. A lot of people play Sisters MSU. I've been trying them a bit different. Not overly successfully, but we'll see how it goes. The Elites got Paragon Warsuits. Superior's got Heavy Flamer and the Blade, and the other two are Multi-Melter Mace. They go around, they help Val out, bit of bodyguarding, and they're just hard hitters, quite tough to shift. And the other Elites are the Repentia, who haven't had a lot of success with. They're probably getting cut from the list for future tournaments, so hopefully they'll redeem themselves a bit today. Fast attack slot, Seraphim to deep strike in and harass units, and Dominions. Sadly, there's only 2 of the Stormbolters in there. And then there's 2 Flamers and a Combi Flamer on the Superior. Got an Immolator that they tend to rock around in, with twin melters, and then 2 Exorcists for the heavy support slots. The Sisters Patrol Detachment is a custom order, so they get the 2 traits. So gone for Hallowed Martyrs. So if the unit's under its starting strength, they get +1 to hit on their attacks, which seems really good. When you've got the Canoness and the Palatine giving you rerolls on 1 to hit, getting them down to hitting on 2s is really good. And Raging Fervour, which means melter guns are always under half range. Unless they are the heavy ones, then their half range extends out to 18. So it means I can keep a little bit further away and still get that +2 damage. Right, thoughts on facing Ultramarines? I think it'll be interesting. It should be good. Ben plays, to my knowledge, Ultramarines pretty exclusively, so knows the army and had a couple of games with him. Seems a good player. He's got Gulliman. I've got Val, so a couple of the big warlords going head to head. Yeah, lots of power armor saves, so should be an interesting game.
So that was Robbie and his sisters. Nice bit of Ed in there.
Seamless.
So, thoughts on each other's lists, thoughts on playing each other, because I know these guys are playing in the Slowbro against each other, but they haven't actually played a full 2K game against each other.
No, we haven't.
No. Looking at what's on the table, I'm not looking forward to it that much. Now that I can see it, but it should be fun. It should be really fun.
I think Ben's got a lot of dreadnoughts down there, a lot of armour to crack. Sisters tend to be alright at doing that, so if I can get through the armour, I think I can cause him problems.
Interesting. So winner of this game will go on to face the winner of the first game with Salamanders and White Scars. So if you haven't seen that, go make sure you check that out and follow us on this journey. So I think we'll jump into deployment. Okay, so here we are, and deployment is done. But before we go into deployment, let's just talk through your secondaries, because we forgot it. So what did you take for your secondaries?
Right, obviously I took O's. I just think it's something I can get good solid points on.
Yep.
Priority Target, which is the one in the mission.
Yep.
Which I think is a good one because I've chosen Stranglehold with it.
Yep. So very much an all or nothing sort of game for Ultramarines. And then for Robbie?
So I've gone for Leap of Faith. Much like Ben said, Oaths kind of just reward you for playing Space Marines. Leap of Faith is exactly the same for Sisters.
Yep.
Spend Miracle Dice to score points.
Yep.
I've also gone for Priority Target. It just seems a really good one. And I've gone for Rod. Got quite a few small little units, so hopefully can bounce around a bit and get some actions done.
Yep. So, looking at the table, let's talk through Sisters, because we're stood here. So, talk through your deployment and what you got in reserve, if anything.
Okay, so in reserve, got Dominions. Well, they're riding their Immolator. We'll deal with them in a minute.
Yep.
Got a Seraphim squad. And I spent 2 CP before we started to convert the Calidus Assassin for an Eversaw.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of luck with the Calidus, and the Eversaw's got a Lightning Claw, so can probably upset a couple of Marines if you can get to them.
Yep.
So deployment-wise, gone for some. So if we start on the left side, got some fast stuff down there, the Repentia and the Immolator.
Yep.
Gonna need to probably push out towards that objective. Big squad in the centre with Val and the Paragons.
Yep.
I suspect then is going to be going quite hard at these 2 objectives to try and keep the stranglehold points. So I think I'm going to have to come and meet him in the middle, hence Val and the girls there.
Yep.
Exorcists back here for fire support.
Yep.
And big squad of sisters with Canoness and a medic holding this objective.
Yep.
Big blob, 15 obsec bodies, ignoring wounds on 6s. Should take some shifting.
Yep. So then Ultramarines. Well, we said your secondaries, didn't we? Yes.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, so your deployment.
Right. Squad of intercessors. Intercessors hidden away, 2 squads.
Yep.
Of 5. And then one massive big blob of just everything that is going to go steaming towards the objectives I need.
Interesting. So, you both took the mission objective priority target. So, which objectives are your priorities?
I think I can guess. Probably that one, Ben.
I'm gonna go this one.
So that's your priority target. And
Probably that
which
one.
Okay.
surprise, surprise. And so, now we need to roll off for first turn.
Before we do that, my sacred right, I've gone with divine guidance.
Right.
So, whenever I make a ranged attack, a wound roll of a 6 improves the AP by 1.
Okay. I'll try and remember that because I imagine
I usually
it will get
forget
forgetful.
I forget it most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
I forget almost everything when I'm playing, so.
Okay, so before we roll off, who wants first turn?
Well, I wouldn't mind first, no?
I think I'd rather Ben have first turn, if I'm honest.
Interesting. So, should we roll off? Oh, 3 and a 3. 3 and a 3.
Oh, are you joking?
Come on.
Get something other than 3.
5. So it's going to be Ultramarines turn 1.
Right, good luck, Ben.
Good luck.
It's like what you like to see. So, for game, any pre-game shenanigans from
Got
the
a
EV.
move on the immolator.
So you have a
Well,
pre-game move.
Sorry, the move is on the Dominions who are in the
So,
immolator.
hang on. Is Ultramarines going to do any...
No.
Nope.
Nope.
So in that case, you just crack on. Okay. So we'll come back with Ultramarines. Turn 1 next. Turn 1, Ultramarines. So in the command phase, what have we done?
Right, everything's moved out. Vendreads are moving this side of the building.
Yep.
General bubble is going obviously into the middle.
Yep.
They've advanced and
So,
in line of sight for a bit of shooting.
so seal of oath. You had to try a target before.
I did.
What target did you pick?
Declared on front Vendred.
No, seal of
No,
oath. So to
sorry.
reroll all your hits and wounds.
That was on the Vindy laser destroyer, and that was on
Okay, so seal of oath. You picked.
Immolator.
So anything within 6 of Techmarine gets full reroll of hits and wounds.
Yep.
And gets that for core and characters.
Correct.
And then you gave your +1 to hit from Techmarine.
On the laser destroyer.
Yep. And Tiki's -1 to hit.
-1 to hit on the front Vendred.
Yep. So movement. So you're on the middle objective, isn't it?
Yep.
And you're on back objectives as well.
I am.
So currently holding 2.
Yep.
So going into psychic phase.
Going into psychic phase.
Yeah. What are you going to cast?
We are going to cast a Knights Might of Heroes. And I'm going to attempt to cast that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I already know it anyway, so you're lucky. Might of Heroes I'm actually going to cast on the front Vendred.
On this one?
On that one.
Yep. So you're going off on a.
On a 6.
So fails,
go
but
off.
because you're Tiggy,
Because he's Tiggy, he does get to re-roll it.
and it goes off on a 9.
On a 9.
Okay, what's the range? Am I within range to try and dispel it?
Tiggy's over here. That's security.
Right there.
What's the distance on it? Is it 24 to?
Yeah. So you're in deny
You
range.
We'll try and nullify it on a 6.
Nope.
No.
So you get my heroes off.
Might goes off.
Yep. Then what else are you going to try and cast?
I'm going to try and pull off a Psychic Fortress.
Okay. You need a
6.
goes off on an 8.
8. With Tiggy, that's a 9.
Yeah. So it's still off.
Yep.
No more denies in range, I don't think. Or is it?
Is it 24?
Yes.
No, not quite then.
Right. So that's your 2 powers off.
Yep.
So moving to shooting.
Yeah, let's do some shooting.
Do you know what you're going to shoot?
Roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going to start then?
heavy laser destroyer.
Yeah.
It's going to pop a shot off down the immolator.
Right, well, we'll burn a command point and we'll pop a holy smoke screen. So
Yep.
that makes you -1 to hit.
So I'm back up to my 3 instead of 2s.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
But I have a feeling I know what's coming. But
You have a feeling you know what's coming.
yeah. So you got your laser destroyer. So
Yeah.
you overcharging or not?
I'm going to overcharge, yeah.
Yeah. So 3 shots. Yeah.
3 shots. And I'm going to spend a command point to martial precision one of the shots. So 1 auto hits.
Yep.
And the other 2
Who-
on 3.
Who would have seen that coming?
Both
All
hit.
hits.
So all 3 hit. And that is a strength 10.
So wounding on 3s.
Wounds on 3s.
There's
Reroll
2.
ones. No,
No,
don't
he's
reroll
not
ones.
core.
2 go through. I'm going to spend a CP and reroll that one.
So 3 go through. Minus stupid. Minus
That
5.
would be -5.
6 plus invulnerable saves then.
Oh,
Got
makes
one.
1. So 2 go through.
2 do go through.
So that's 12 damage.
That is 12 damage.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yeah.
It's a good job you CP'd one there because you did save one.
Yeah, you would save one. And
Okay, that's the immolator dealt with. So
And-
there are 5 dominions inside.
Yeah. So once they die.
One of
So
them dies.
4 come out.
so actually one of them for each blower.
Okay, so these guys came out. So next bit of shooting for Ultramarines.
Next bit of shooting is going to be Vendred
Yeah.
into that squad.
Okay. So Stormbolters and last cannon.
Stormbolters and last cannon, yeah, everything.
What are these guys? Just sisters or?
Dominions.
I don't know what they are.
Fast attack sisters. There's 2 stormbolters, a flamer, a combi flamer left.
Okay.
They all take special weapons.
So we do first Stormbolter. or-
Stormbolter first.
So we all ones because Gillies.
Yep. So 1 goes through. And
Strength 4, toughness 3.
Yeah.
We all rerolls because Gilly.
Gilly.
Did they get
One save, no AP.
So is it 2+ in that cover?
Yes.
Yeah.
So managed to keep her head down.
Now the more important ones, the last cannon shots.
As well because he's in dense cover, so he must want to hit.
One is on the hit.
Yeah. So actually hitting on 3s, not 2s.
Hit on 3s.
So you're on
Thanks to
reroll.
Gilly.
They both hit.
Both hit.
2s.
2s.
Reroll
Ones
once.
for Gilly. So 3. So
So-
2.
-4, but -3 because of cover. So
Minus
6.
3. So
6s.
6s. So
Yeah.
6s invulnerables. One's
Save
okay.
one.
He saves one.
Just 1 wound each, yeah?
Yeah.
Now we can say him on the
Yep.
Vendred behind.
Yep.
So Stormbolter.
So 3s.
Rerolls for Gilly still. Oh my god. Need to change these dice.
yeah.
Again, 1
So-
save.
1 no EP, but with cover.
So 2.
So-
Yep. Change it there. I didn't like them. Last cannons. Bit better.
If in doubt, go to Drakai dice.
And 2s.
Yep. 2 6s needed.
Got
Next
of
number
them.
one.
God, he's making his saves.
There's 2 left.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so next up, we're going to.
The Redemptor is going to pop his Stormbolters and Plasma.
That's Plasma Redemptor. So aim for the left with line of sight, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yep. So -1 hit.
Yep.
So hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s.
All hit.
Okay, all hit.
Holy Drakai.
And 3s, I believe.
Yep. There you go.
And 4 saves.
We're cover safe.
So 2s. That's another
Picks up
one
another
gone.
one. There's 1 left.
Right, now down to the Plasma.
You do not need to overcharge.
I'm not going to overcharge it, don't worry. So D6, so
3
3
shots.
4s,
All hit.
all hit, and
Twos.
2s, yeah.
So
And
3 on your 6s. George, only just.
Oh. Damn, he didn't want to die.
Okay,
Damn.
that's quite big because that's a rodding unit, I believe, Godwin. Any more shooting? Can you see anything?
No.
No.
So,
So is that the end
That
of
is
Ultra?
end of Ultramarines turn 1.
Okay, so end of Ultramarines turn 1. So you are scoring your priority target for 3 points.
Yep.
You're not scoring Stranglehold.
Nope.
And Oath is end of the round.
Yep.
So into Sisters, turn 1. Okay, Sisters, turn 1. So you got a miracle dice.
Yep.
Yep.
So gained a command point and a 3 for a miracle dice.
Yep. And then what did you do in your...
I'd have gained 1 as well. No, it's only characters dying in there.
So what did you do in your command phase?
The Repentia are tactically waiting, and they're going to do Rod.
Yep.
Advanced up with the big squad, Palatine, Val and the Paragons. Looks like the fight's going to be over here, so the Hospitaler's trying to get somewhere where she can affect it.
Yep.
Brought the Vindicators, Exorcists forward. This one should be able to thread a shot through the middle just about.
Yeah, the Redemptor, I'm assuming?
No, the Aggressors.
Aggressors?
And this lot staying put.
Yep.
So, on to shooting.
Okay, what are we going to start with shooting?
You said there's Assault Intercessors in there on the objective, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he's got these
So-
guys in here.
Going to spend 2 for Devastating Refrain on this Exorcist. Shoot squad that it can't see.
Yep. Any stratagems for Ultramarines? I'm assuming transhuman.
Yeah.
That's what you was looking for.
The card was, right, get the card ready.
So 1 command point.
1 command point to transhuman on
Yep.
the intercessors.
Okay.
So, 3d3 shots. As usual, it's not very many.
6.
5 shots.
Oh yeah, 5
D3.
shot, yeah.
So hitting on 3s.
4 hits.
Do I get to reroll 1s for the Canoness, or is that only core? It's only core unit she does that. Sad. So 4 hits, strength 8, but you transhuman.
I did
So
transhuman, yeah.
4s.
Yep.
So 3
3.
wounds.
What's
so
your minus?
3 saves at -2.
Right. With ignoring line of sight, does he still benefit from cover, or does it ignore cover?
I can just target units that are not visible to me.
Okay.
Assume he still gets his cover save.
So you would get cover save on him.
Yep.
So how many saves?
3.
3 and -2, yeah.
Yeah.
So you go to a 5 up, back to a 4 up.
Yeah.
And 2 go through.
Go
And
through.
what's the damage?
It's d6 a time. So the first one takes 4.
So 1 dead, 2
2
dead.
dead. That's one.
So there's 3 left in that unit.
Yeah. The second Exorcist.
Yep.
Can see those aggressors just about.
Yep.
So they're going to get shot as well. So the Exorcist launcher gets. That's better.
9.
9 shots. 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. Strength 8. So wounded on 3s.
Yes, because toughness 5.
That's
4.
not so good.
Only 3.
And he's in the unit.
4.
Feels like it's worth CP in one of those.
CP in 1. 3 up.
That's still
Nope.
a fail.
So 3 saves.
Yeah, that -2.
So 5 ups.
5 ups.
Yep. So 2 go through.
2 go through.
So,
But you going to CP any, or you going to take it?
I'm going to CP 1.
Oh, that's all right.
so D6
So
each.
first one, 4 kills 1,
Dead.
2 dead.
5.
2 dead.
And then the heavy bolter from the same tank.
So 3's to hit.
2 hits.
And
3's to
4s.
Oh, 4s. A toughness 5.
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
That will be about it for shooting.
Interesting.
I can't see anything
No,
else,
it's
can
No.
Right.
I? You said interesting, like I'm doing something really dense.
I'm doing running commentary here, right? Any charges?
Don't think so,
Yeah.
no.
A bit far away, I think. So is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that will be the end of my turn.
So end of your turn, you get 3 on priority. You've done your first rod,
Yep.
and nothing on leaf of faith at the minute?
No.
No.
Need a few more dice
No.
for that.
Okay. And then for Oath,
2
3
points.
you killed a vehicle,
Killed a vehicle.
did a fallback.
Did a fallback, but
Have-
not wholly within. I don't believe I've got anything wholly within.
not even the assault intercessors. Now you lost some.
Oh yes. No, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because furthest one away is there, yeah.
So you get the full 4 points.
Lovely.
See? So then coming into Ultramarines turn 2, so you're holding 2 objectives and more.
Yes.
So you get 15 points.
Yeah.
Ultramarines next. Ultramarines turn 2. So what have you done?
Right.
So command phase shenanigans.
Command phase, both.
Tiggies, -1 to hit.
Tiggies -1 to hit went on the front Vendred again, and so did the
Which
Techmarine
means +1 to hit.
+1 to hit.
Yeah, so Dreadnought's actually hitting on a 1 basically on it. But,
He is, yeah.
so then what did you in movement?
Bubble's kind of split, so we've got the 3 dreads and the laser destroyer heading out towards this objective and getting a bit of line of sight.
Yep.
The rest of the bubble sort of moving in towards the middle.
Yeah, so you've got quite a lot of units on the objective.
Yep.
And we have in the alleyway Gilly, Addresses, and all his mates. And around the corner is Val. So it's going to be interesting what's coming soon there, I think.
Gilly needs his mates to fight Val in the alleyway.
But Val's
got a bloody.
Val's got a bitches.
Yeah.
So Psychic Phase.
Knifing by a dumpster.
Right.
So what are you going to do for Psychic Phase?
I need to measure some stuff first.
Okay.
Right, so Tiggy is going to pop a Psychic Fortress off, or attempt to, in the middle.
Yep.
On a 6.
Do you
Goes
on a
off on a
6?
6.
Do you try and deny?
Try and deny it on a 6 with Val.
He does.
He does deny it. Damn.
Dun dun dun.
Four suits can do.
Right. Might of Heroes on the front Vendred.
What's the range for that one?
12. With Tiggy there.
Is
He's within range. Tiggy there. Vendred there.
Yeah, looks alright from here.
So what do you need? 6?
6.
Goes
On a
off?
7.
Right, the squad will try and deny it.
No. So my hose is
At
off.
least I got something off.
So that Vendred is now toughness 8, -1 to hit.
Yes.
Yes. Is that it for Psychic?
That is it for Psychic.
Shooting. Do you know where you're going to start?
No.
So we have Aggressors, Tiggy, Gilly, Denta,
Yeah.
and lots of strong firepower here. Okay, so first bit of shooting.
So first bit of shooting, the laser destroyer is going to shoot in at your 3
Paragon War suits.
Paragon war suits.
Cool.
Overcharging?
I'm going to overcharge. And you're ready to go.
Yep.
Overcharging
Yeah, so
and spending 1 CP again. Martial precision, so 1 auto hits.
Yep.
And now he needs freeze. Doesn't get that one, but I will re-roll that one. It
3 hits. Strength 10.
Strength 10.
Toughness.
5, 2s.
Oh,
So 2. -4, I believe.
So we're on to
it is
our,
-4.
so we're on 6 ups then, aren't we?
Ooh,
No.
6 damage each.
Yeah, that's 2 of them very dead.
Vinny's putting in a good shift here.
Yeah, the Vindy is, for a change, putting in a good shift. Doing well.
Stormbolt off it.
Yes.
2 shots. 1 hit.
1.
5.
5.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Do you know what you're going to shoot next?
Yes.
What are you going to shoot next?
The Vindy behind is going to shoot everything in at that last.
Vendred.
Vendred, sorry, what did I say?
Vindy.
Vindy on the brain. Vendred in at the last.
Yep.
Everything?
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do Stormbolts first. All of them.
All hits. 5s. Nothing?
Nothing. And last gun shots.
Yep. Both hits.
Both hit.
2 wounds. -3.
So 5 pluses then. Made
So
1.
1 goes through.
And 1d6.
5 damage.
Take 1 off, it's still enough.
Oh dear. And Val is exposed.
Serves me right for getting painting today, doesn't it?
You know what you say? Freshly painted models. Just do what Ben does. Guess what? I just paint them.
That's only a rumour.
So what's next?
So, Vendred at the front
Yeah.
is going to shoot
That one.
Into the tank, yeah?
into the tank, yeah.
Okay.
This is the one that's hitting on.
As Val halves damage, I believe, doesn't she?
It does.
Yes.
How many wounds does Val have?
I think it's
Under 10.
Oh.
Because she has bodyguards to counterblock her.
She is 8 wounds. Yeah, it seems.
So we've got the Vendred here, that's plus 1 to hit, going in at this Immolator?
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
He's already trashed the Immolator.
It's all the same to me.
Stormbolts first. Get them out of the way. No.
One miss.
One miss.
5s.
5s. 1 save.
-1. First tactical doctrine.
No, you're correct, yeah.
So it becomes a 4. No.
That's 1 wound.
And the last gunners.
Yep. 2 hits.
Go through.
2 wounds. -3.
2 -3s.
So 6s. Nope.
Both go through. Are you going to take him?
Now we can roll it.
9 damage.
Ouch.
Leaves it on 1.
Ooh. Oh, 11 wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
What's next?
Well, that's a good question.
Okay, so we've got the Redemptor here, everything going in here. So with your plasma is Brast,
It is.
and he's got over 11 models.
Yep.
So 6 shots.
An instant 6.
Overcharging or not?
No.
Okay, so here on please. 1 miss.
1 miss.
And 2s. So
By
4.
1.
One's 4.
4 -4s.
So 6 pluses.
Yep.
So
3 dead. So I believe it's got Stormbolters.
It's got 2 Stormbolters, yeah.
So 8 shots. Ultramarines and Tactical Doctrine.
3 miss.
Yep.
Then toughness 3.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yep. 3. -1s.
3 -1s.
So 4s.
3 more dead. And then his final gun was Heavy Framer. It's big. It's our range.
It is, yeah. What is the range of one of those?
12 inches.
Yeah. It is now.
Yep. So what's the next shooting?
That's a good question. Next we will do.
I believe all this is done now.
It is. That is all done. All the Gatlins from the Redemptor.
Adepta.
So toughness 3. It doesn't. It will.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to make.
Because they had heavy onslaught, we wounded on 2s. And I'm pretty sure Robbie's words pre-game was, I hate Redemptor Gatling Judges.
Yep.
So, yeah,
So heavy onslaught.
heavy onslaught, freeze. He gets rerolls because he's within range of Gilly. So all by 1.
And then strength 6.
So 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11.
11.
Yeah.
-1s.
So 4s. May as well use a miracle dice for 1 that's just going to be a failure.
Yep.
So failed 4 and the miracle 1 for 5.
Yep. Okay, so then onslaught.
Yep, there we go. Onslaught, 8.
Yep.
Freeze. Reroll that for Gilly. 1 miss. Then 3.
Yep.
Reroll those 2 for Gilly as well.
So now 6 saves.
6 -1s.
So another 6 4 pluses. Failed
3.
4. 3.
Yep. And then Stormbolters. 8 shots.
8 of them, yep.
Who says Gatling Dreadnoughts are not good?
Never said that. Then I believe he needed...
You old ones. Yeah. So 5 saves, minus 1.
5
5 minus 1.
Yeah,
And picks up the Strahd. Okay. Ultramarines will do a lot of
then we
shooting.
will go... Gilly will pop 3 shots. Yeah. In at... I don't know what that is.
Palatine, like a lieutenant.
3 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. All hits.
All 3. Strength 6. That's 3.
Yeah.
2s.
That's
3
3.
saves of minus 2.
Just have to watch
Because
them.
of tactical.
So she's got a 4+ invulnerable.
Takes 2 damage, I believe it.
Yeah, 2 damage.
She starts with...
And do what's next.
4, so she's got 2 left.
Yeah, then it'll be the aggressors.
What, into her as well?
Into her as well, yeah.
Okay. So 6 shots each plus D6s, yeah?
Yeah, 2d6. 10 all in.
No, so
No,
6 each, that's 12 plus
12. 16 all in.
16 shots.
Hit on 3s.
Yep.
But as its core,
Yep, you roll in.
really does.
Gilly.
That was one.
2 miss.
2 miss.
Strength 4.
Reroll the ones.
Ooh.
So, was that 3s, wasn't it?
13 saves, I think.
6, 9, 12, 13, yeah.
13 saves.
Minus 1.
13s minus 1s.
4s. Yeah. Just about.
So it picks her up,
So I do get another miracle dice for that.
which is a
2.
2. Any more shooting from the Ultramarines?
There is no more shooting from Ultramarines.
Any charges?
No.
Okay. So, end of your turn. Got priority target for 3.
Yep.
Stranglehold you get for 3 points.
Yep.
And Oaths will do end of the round, but you have killed a character.
Ah.
And you did fail well so
No.
far. So then going into Sister's turn 2, scoring 5 on the primary, and you got 2 points on Leap of Faith. Is it?
No, because I only did the 1.
So what do you score on that for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got it the wrong way round.
Is it? I thought if you use 1 in your
No,
opponent's.
you've got to use 2.
Oh.
I did it the wrong way round. I should have done... Well, no. I should have used 1 on the tank and then the second one on the squad with the Simulacrum in it to do
Yeah.
2 in a phase.
Did you want to do 1 of them on that big Strahd?
No, I used 1 on the squad.
Yeah.
I should have used 1 on the tank before the squad or the Paragons.
Do you want to do that?
No. No.
You sure?
No, we're playing properly, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we're
today?
still sportsmen and stuff.
I'd be sportsman, I'll let you do it.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have just been to fail an armour save anyway,
Yeah.
so...
Because I'm pretty sure that would have been your intent, yeah? And that's good.
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to do.
That's always a good
Yeah,
way
alright,
to
alright.
play.
Well, thank you, Ben. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
So you got 2 on Leap of Faith
Yeah.
and 5 on primary. So we'll come back with Sisters. Sisters, turn 2. What are we doing?
A lot of panicking. No, we're gonna go for it. So the Repentia advanced up after the Mistress did her superior now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did her ability, so they can advance and charge.
And you got 6 on the runs.
They did. They want to have a crack at this thing. Val's going in the middle because gotta go and deal with Billy,
Yeah.
who's currently hiding behind everyone, but that's what he does. Exorcists move around a bit so they can shoot.
Yeah.
This squad still on the objective.
Yeah.
Hopefully the spicy bits.
Yeah.
Seraphim have deep striked in over here and are going to do Rod.
Yep.
And the Eversaw has popped up over here.
Okay, do I say why he popped up there?
Yeah, he's come here, so he's out of line of sight for those guys because I didn't want to get Auspex scanned to death.
Yeah.
And hopefully he's going to get in there and thin out that objective a bit.
Fuck some Marines up.
Yeah.
So, shoot him?
Shoot in.
What are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with with Val in here.
Yeah.
So
In the aggressors or dreadnoughts? Because I believe the Victress Guard are currently protecting the characters.
They are, yeah.
she's going to go for the aggressors. She wants to go and stab Gilliman. So
Yep.
she's got to clear out the stuff he's hiding behind first.
So end behind here, we have the Victress with the body large one.
So let's not get greedy.
Yeah.
So we'll put 2 Primaris missiles and a Fidelis, a heavy bolter, all into those guys. Into the aggressors.
Yeah. Any stratagems been played?
What are the stats of that weapon?
Fidelis is a strength 6 heavy bolter. Primaris missiles are crack missiles.
Yeah, I think I'm going to transhuman that.
Okay.
Yep.
Boy.
So start with Fidelis. Hits on 2s. 3 hits.
Yep.
Strength 6. So 4s.
Transhuman,
Good
yep.
transhuman. One save.
Made a difference.
It did. 1 save at -1.
Sorry, 4 up.
Saved it.
Saved.
And then the 2 Primaris missiles. So these are hitting on 2s as well. Both hit. Strength 8. So 4s again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both wound.
Both wound, that's fine.
-2 each.
Nice.
Both failed.
Both failed. Damage?
D6 each.
Oh, CP1.
Saves one.
Saves what?
So D6 damage to the other one. Takes 2.
2.
2 damage.
1. 3 wounds each.
3 wounds each.
Okay. So all shooting? Or was...
All of Val's shooting.
Okay.
Next up, we'll go with the battered exorcist
Yeah.
into that laser destroyer thing because that's upsetting me.
He does like it.
So 3d3 shots.
Yeah. This one's on 1 wound.
Yeah,
So hit on 5s.
it is. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
so 3d3 shots. So 7 shots,
Yep.
hitting on 5s. Got 1 on target. At strength 8. So
3. Tough to say.
it does wound. So save at -2.
5 up.
Oh,
Fails.
1 fails.
So d6 damage.
1.
That's got to be CP'd, I think.
And
2.
2.
Okay, I'll take that.
You're double.
Slightly better. And then the heavy bolter. 2 hits.
Yep. 3 on 5s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. The other exorcist's going to have a go at the same tank. So
Does like the Vindy.
No, you don't like the Vindy.
exorcist rockets. 2 hit. Oh no, it's a
Number
number
of
of shots, isn't it?
5 shots.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. 4 hits.
That's it.
Wounding on 3s.
Or 4.
Damn.
At -2.
3 go through.
3 go through, so d6 each.
Yeah.
That's
8 damage.
8 damage, he's down to 1 wound, and you've used your reroll.
Oh,
Can
but
a heavy bolter finish
heavy
it?
bolter.
1 hit.
One hits.
5
5's the wound.
No.
No.
At least that's put a dent in it. That will be everyone that can see to shoot.
Yeah. So charges? Listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to start over there with the
Assassin.
Eversaw,
Yeah.
who should need a 9 because he came down 9.5 inches away.
Yeah. And
He gets 3d6 because he's a maniac.
That is a
Just
9.
gets him
He's a
his
9, he gets in.
Okay, so they're in.
Next we'll go with the Repentia. So they also get 3d6 and drop the lowest.
So
And
what
they're
do you-
going into the Dreadnought. That's a 10.
Any Overwatch?
No,
No? Okay.
not there.
Okay. Interesting. So Puncher's going here, no Overwatch been done. So Boss Lady here is to try and charge.
Yeah, I just want to check if she gets. So she gets 8. Doesn't make it in.
No. Okay. Any other charges?
Val?
Val? Well, I don't know if I actually wanted a charge.
Yeah, she's got to go in.
Shit or bust.
Yeah.
So in at the addresses?
I'm kind of in that position, aren't I? So.
Maybe charge aggressies?
Yeah, because that's all she can.
Yeah. So now, are you charging?
I am.
Now I will overwatch, and I will spend an extra 2 CP to pop off
Everybody over.
everybody, well 3 extra units within 6 of them.
So
I believe.
Tigurius.
So that'll be Gilly, Tigurius, and the Dread. 3 command points.
It's going to sting, but.
To be fair, I thought I was expecting Overwatch to do it here.
No.
I did expect on Val.
I did.
Oh, did you? You really thought? Oh, okay.
I expected it there.
Right.
So we're going to
So
start.
we'll do aggressives first.
Yep.
2d6.
So 20 shots.
20 all in.
Okay, addresses, 20 shots going in, hit on 6s.
But re-rolling for Gilly.
Yep.
So
So take out your 6s. And then re-roll. There you
okay,
go.
so 6 went through.
Yep. Toughness?
She is toughness 5.
So we know 5s.
Window 5s.
Reroll the 1 because
Yep.
okay. So 2 saves. Minus 1.
So 3 ups. She's
Save them
okay.
both.
Save both of those. Then we shall do Gilly. 6 shots.
Only reroll 1s for him.
Yep. So
1.
1.
Reroll
Straight 6, so
Threes.
3s.
1 and 1 is 2.
So 2 becomes 4 plus. She
2
takes a
damage.
wound.
Becomes 1 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so it gets half, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I think she's got 7 left.
Tiki, bolt gun?
I think you've got Bolton, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
2 shots. Nothing.
Nothing, but re-rolls for Gilly.
No.
He doesn't.
Only
re-roll for
ones?
Gilly, no, yep.
Each character.
And then the
Redemptor.
Redemptor.
You have to do all this differently. Really?
Yeah. So 12
Yep.
heavy onslaught.
Take out your miss. Hits.
3 hits.
Oh.
So 5 hits.
Strength
Then
6. Toughness 6.
5.
Also 3s.
3s.
Reroll the 1s.
Re-roll 1s for Gilly.
So that's 5. Minus 1.
5 at minus 1. So 3s.
Oh!
Ouch.
Takes 3. How many wounds you got left?
4 left.
And you still got onslaught and stormbolters.
Yep. So we'll do the 8 Stormbolters next. None. But Gilly does allow the re-rolls.
2 hits.
2 hits.
5 syringe. Reroll 1s.
Nothing.
And onslaught.
8 onslaught.
Yes. 1 hit. 1 hit.
Damn, only 1 hit.
Strength 5. Fails to wound.
Fails to win.
After all that, she'll fail the charge distance you watch.
10 inches, so she is in there. Okay. Is that all your charges?
It is.
Yep. So we've got Vowing on Dresses and Puncher on the Dreadnought. And the Assassin on the Intercessors.
Yes.
So the question is, where are you going to start? He has got 5 command points there,
It has.
so you can interrupt.
Those aggressors have got power fists, haven't they?
Addresses have 4 attacks each on charge, I believe.
They do.
5 for the Sergeant.
I'm going to have to hit
Yeah.
them first, I think. So we're going to go Sweeping Blow.
Yep.
So doubles her attacks. So she gets an extra attack. She's ordered a Bloody Rose on the charge.
Yep.
So it takes her up to 6. Sweeping Blow is 2 rolls per attack.
Okay.
So a total of 12.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Any stratagems?
Transhuman, I believe.
This is only coming in at strength 5.
They're still wounding on 3s. Oh no. Strength 5, toughness 5. So you wounded on 4s anyway.
4s anyway, I won't try to do that now.
2s to hit. And as I always usually forget.
You also have self.
Yeah. So it's 11 hits.
Yep.
Wounded on 4s.
Reroll wound rolls.
Yeah, she does. So that is a total of 8 saves at -2.
So 5 ups.
I need to make a few of these.
And
Wow.
he does.
Oh my god.
Failed 2.
Failed 2. What's the damage of those?
Just 1 each.
So kills a 1 wound, and
Does
one's on
kill
2
one
wounds.
wound and one's on 2.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Wow, that was extremely impressive,
Robbie, what is he doing to you?
Faith is not strong. They know I was covered in another codex this week, don't they?
That was a broken amount of saves.
That was a broken amount of saves, I'm sorry.
That should not have happened.
I'm really sorry.
Okay, is that Val done?
It is well done.
Are you
So
interrupting?
I'm going to interrupt over here
On the judge?
with the Vendread on your...
Repentia.
What?
2 command
2
points.
command points on that one.
Down to 3 command points. You
Down
burn
to
them
3.
through him.
I'm burning through him.
So 5 attacks with Dreadnought for shock assault.
This is fine.
You're hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
That's 1 fail.
1 fail.
Hang on a second. I just want to try and find
Stratagem being prayed, maybe?
if I can find the thing. Yeah.
So Stratagem being prayed on Venture.
So desperate for redemption, 2 CP, and even if they get killed, they can swing before they're removed.
That sounds very Wolfen like.
Yes.
So you go on extra attack because of Techmarine. We forgot.
Techmarine is there that I forgot.
So there you go. So 5 hits.
So 5.
Wounded on
Wounded on
2s.
Winning on 2s.
So that's 4.
So 4.
Minus 3, 3 damage each. So straight to you feel no pain, yeah?
No, first one we've got 6 plus invulnerable
Oh, you
save.
still get that?
Yep. One of them is okay.
Yeah, so 3 of them.
So
So
3.
3 at a time.
They 3 damage
Each, yeah.
So on 5s, I ignore it. So
Yeah.
triple 5 or higher. So 1 dies,
So 1 dead, and the second one
2 dead,
dead, and the third one
3
dead.
dead.
So 3 die,
But
but they will step to your attack still.
they do get to attack before they removed.
So where you attack to next? Here or assassin? What it makes
May
more
as well go
difference.
over there now.
Okay. So you see what
So-
7 of them.
Yep. So 14 attacks in total.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s because it's a great big clunky chainsword.
Oh,
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
light and I've just...
is it only in shooting or is it always? The Tiggy's -1 hit. 2 seconds, Robbie. Yeah. So we just remembered the judge got the -1 hit off Tiggy and we forgot Mighty Heroes.
Yeah.
Forget the Mighty Heroes though,
Yeah,
but we're
So
done here.
I've got 5 hits so far and I've got re-rolls for Zella on the rest.
Yeah. So there's definitely actually hitting on 5s.
So that gives me a total of 7 hits.
Yep.
What's the toughness on that thing?
8 because of Mighty Heroes.
Yes.
So
This is the super
strength
judge.
6, I need 5s to wound. 2.
Just the 2.
The
Twos.
Warden gives it +1 strength as well.
That would have
yeah,
made a difference.
that's leave it
So
to.
2 saves at -3.
The 6s. Nope.
Nope.
So 2 damage each, which becomes
Depends
1
one.
each.
Yeah.
Oh, feel no pains.
Yep. Takes 2. Down to 6. That's all then for, is it?
That is them all 4, yeah.
Okay. So assassin, I believe.
Hang on, let's get rid of the 3 of them.
Okay, so next up we're going to go with the assassin in here.
So 6 attacks plus 2 for friends on the charge.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. And he is at strength 5 with re-rolls, so he's 3s.
Yep. So
That's 6 saves at -1.
So 4 ups.
3 go through.
They're just 1 damage each.
So you kill 1.5 Marines.
1.5.
Okay. And then I believe it will be the Ultramarines to hit back.
Right, yep.
Okay, so starting over there with the Intercessors, 5 back on the Assassin.
Yep.
Only
7 attacks.
twos in range.
Yep.
So hit on 3s.
2 fail.
Toughness 4.
So 4s.
4s.
Nothing.
Ouch, nothing.
Okay. And then the Dreadnought's already fought.
Yep.
We have got your aggressor to fight back.
I have got an aggressive.
And he's the Sergeant.
And he's the Sergeant.
So I believe there's 5 attacks.
I believe he's 5 attacks.
He's hit on 4s because it's
He's
Power
in on
Fist.
4s to the Power Fist, yeah. So, but he is re-rolling thanks to Gilly.
Yep. 4 hits.
4 hits.
Strength 8.
3's the wound.
So
3
3.
go through.
Minus 3s.
So 4 plus invulnerable saves. Made 2 of them.
So 1 goes through. It's 2 damage. Becomes 1 damage because
Yeah.
well. He's a wound. Okay. Is that the end of the turn?
Is that the end of the fight phase?
Yeah.
Then the other sword's going to pop Stim Overload.
Fight it again?
2 CP, and he can fight again.
Yep.
But he might take a mortal wound at the end.
Okay.
So he still gets the bonus attacks because he's charged this turn.
Yep.
So again, hitting on 2s.
Oh.
And wounding on 3s with rerolls. So another
5 saves.
saves at -1.
4 ups.
1 goes through.
So you've killed a 1-on-1 wound.
Yep.
Leaves you 3.
Yeah, now I roll a dice on a 1, 2 or 3, the assassin takes a mortal wound. She does not,
Okay, good.
which is a pleasant surprise from this game.
So is that the end of the turn now?
Yeah,
And do we have any morale to take?
we do. The Repentia. Leadership 8.
And you lost.
3.
So on a 6 you can fail.
They don't fail.
So you're all good. Okay, so end of your turn. Leap of faith.
Didn't do any in my turn.
No miracle dice.
No. Hold my priority.
Yeah,
I
up
got
to
another
6.
rod off.
So up to 6 on priority and 2 rods done for 4 points. End of round for you for Ouse.
Yep.
You're holding in 6 to the centre.
I am.
You killed a character
Killed a character.
and you did a full back of fail morale.
I didn't fall back or fell
So you get the 4 points.
So I get 4 points again.
So then going into Ultramarines turn 3. So you're holding 3 objectives
I am.
and more.
Where?
And more.
Oh no, he stole this one off you.
Oh, he has.
So you're
Roll 2.
I hold 2.
hold 2, so you stopped 15.
Yeah.
With 10 points on primary. So Ultramarines next. Ultramarines turn 3. What
Yep.
have you done?
So, Redemptor sort of stayed here for line of sight on Assassin, and it's kind of it, really.
Yeah.
The
Intercessor?
Intercessor can't tag the
Objective?
objective just in case.
Yep.
Redemptor's tag the building
Yeah.
to have a little line of sight on
Assassin?
Assassin. Bubble's going to stay where it is. Tiggy's hidden in the building,
Yeah.
so he can pop off his psychics and not kind of get bothered.
I'm interested to see what psychic powers are going to go off here.
Yeah.
So what about command phase? Any shenanigans? Tiggy's minus 1 to hit and Techmarine abilities?
Tiggy's -1 to hit went on the Redempt.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the +1 to hit went on the other, the opposite dread this time.
Okay.
Switching up a little bit.
Yeah. And we done any healing with Techmarine?
We haven't.
Oh,
You did Power of Machine Spirit.
I did pop 2 command points for Power of the Machine Spirit on the
So he acts as top bracket?
Axis top bracket, and I will gain his 3
wounds back.
Yeah.
So he goes up to
So
4.
he does go before.
Okay. So psychic phase?
So psychic phase.
Yeah. What are you going to cast?
I'm going to cast first off Might of Heroes.
Yep.
I want to attempt to cast it
On.
Gilly.
Yep.
So it goes off on 6.
Fails.
5.
But,
Tiggy
Tiki
gives
gets
it
plus
plus
1.
1.
Yeah, so it goes off on 6.
Goes off on a 6.
Do
Try and deny it with Val on a 6.
No.
It does go off.
He's pumping up. So what's the second psychic power going to be?
Well,
I'm interested, yeah.
can't be smite because he's not got a line of sight.
No.
He's tempted to pop off a null zone. But that will affect Gilly as well.
True. Yeah, it's still got Victor
Yeah.
Squad and everything.
I will try and pop off a null zone on 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Why not?
that's probably a smart choice.
Yeah, I think so. So null zone on a 7.
Fails.
Fails, but Tiggy does get a reroll.
Fails. Oh, that's quite big.
I'm not too bothered with that one. I wanted the Might of Heroes off probably more than I did the null zone.
Okay, so into shooting.
Shooting.
The door start with the Vendread because it can't do nothing else.
Yeah. What, shooting combat?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do Stormbolters. We're doing 4? No, 8.
Right, it's only got one Stormbolter.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Apologies.
So it's still here on 2s. It's
Yep.
not a heavy weapon.
That's 3. -1.
So they get a 6+ in them. No, and then 5s to ignore it.
So it's one
2 of
wound.
them ignore it, so 1 dies.
Yep. And Twin Las?
And the Twin Lads now on 3.
Yep. 2 hits.
2 hits.
2s. And 6s to save.
Right, I'm going to miracle dice to save 1,
Oh!
Ooh.
and the other one
Saved it.
Well done.
Oh!
Good rolling. Damn.
Okay.
So that's that one out of the way.
Yep.
The squad of 3 intercessors
Yeah.
are going to pop their shots into your assassin.
Yeah.
They did it full back. You actually
Did.
broke combat when you fought again and killed.
And you killed 2 guys
Yeah.
after combat. When you did your additional extra nasty hit.
So there's 3 left, yeah?
Yep, 3 left, 6 attacks.
Yep. 3s.
3s. No rerolls.
Not within 12.
Might be within
The
12.
ones.
They are within 12 for 1, so I get to reroll 1.
Continue past.
Nope.
4s.
And 4s. 3 and
3
1.
and hit rolls.
So 4s.
Takes 3.
I then have 2 out of cover,
Yeah.
Yep.
so I'll pop 2
Can they?
in at the assassin as well.
You can all see there's a window there.
True, yeah, they can all see there is.
And you are
one there.
touching, so
So that's 10 shots.
yes. Because you don't count as moving, even
No.
if you did. Ultramarines.
Oh, well, there's a lot of 2s and 1s.
Definitely out of reroll range there.
Yep.
4s.
3 more.
3 more.
Yeah, I need 4 ups. Takes another 1.
Takes 1.
And 2 wounds left.
Then I shall pop everything from the Plasma Dread
Yeah.
in it, 'cause that's all he can see.
Okay.
So
Really want him
Stormbolter, now it is 8 shots, he's got 2. 8. 3s. What's that? And 4s.
Yep. Stormbolters, yeah.
Ouch. Nothing. And the Plasma.
Yep, so D6 shots.
1.
CPing it or taking it?
I'm going to take it.
Yeah, so 3's hit.
No. No good rolling there.
What's next?
Good question. The Vendread with +1 hit
Yep.
is going to shoot the tank with 1 wound left.
Okay.
We'll do the Stormbolters first. I like to call them Stormbolters. So,
All hit. 5 wounds. Nothing.
Nothing. And his last.
That's what you get for fucking about with Stormbolters.
Ouch.
See, you tried being cocky, and it
I
backfires.
did try it, yeah. Then Vindy.
Into.
Oh, I'm going to the one with 1 wound.
Okay.
Because
She's still bottle it. Why not?
Okay then. Alright, now that I've said that, I'll Stormbolt the one with 1 wound and put the other 3 shots into the other one that's on full bracket.
Fair enough.
Alright, seeing as being smart, we'll do the 4 Stormbolters. So hitting on 3s. I'll hit.
5.
5. 1.
1 was 1.
Failed it. Let's CP it.
Oh,
Really don't want that to die quite yet.
No.
It's still gone.
does it
blow
explode?
up? Of course it will. Oh,
No.
No.
So 1 on 1 wound's gone. And then your big gun.
Big gun, I'm going to overcharge it.
Yep.
Spend a CP again to martial precision one of them.
So it's 1 auto hit.
1 auto hits. That was all 3s. Both
Roll
hits.
6.
And 2s, because it's strength 10.
3s. Definitely 7, I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of your,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, my bad. So, 2.
2. Please.
I will command reroll that one.
If you go through,
Go through.
minus 4s.
6s, isn't
Yeah.
it? Nope.
18 damage.
That's one very dead tank. Does it go boom? No.
It does not. Okay. Vindy's definitely doing his work this game.
He is, isn't he?
I think he's doing some serious work.
He's done a lot of damage this game. He doesn't usually do that much. Gatling. He's going to pump everything into your assassin.
Do I do a heavy onslaught fast? Because I think
Yeah.
that might just do it. No, let's see.
12 heavy Gatling.
So freeze, we want everything.
He is rerun everything because
Gilly
he's right next
is
to
there.
Gilly. So 2 miss.
Freeze to range.
And freeze to wound him. Reroll in the 1s. So 2 miss.
So
8 saves.
what?
So 4 ups.
And it picks him up.
So dead. It does go back.
All your other guns were deployed into him as well,
It was,
so
yeah.
they're wasted.
On 4 plus, you take D3.
Right.
Can't
Okay.
And then the aggressor in combat is going to shoot.
He can't shoot.
Can
He's
he
not
not?
pistols.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's not a vehicle.
That was not a vehicle. Right.
I believe that's all you were shooting.
Gilly is going to pop 3 shots down into
Yeah, done that,
to
definitely.
the
6 shots.
Seraphim.
Oh,
he,
6.
he does the covers moving.
No,
roll
no,
two.
it's moving. So 2s. 3s.
Freeze goes to dents. Yes.
2 missed anyway.
We roll 1s for himself.
Oh, we'll go.
Yeah. Strength 6.
2s will do it.
So 5 minus 2s. You're in cover.
So we'll go down to a 2, so it goes back up to a 4.
2 damage each.
That's 3 of them dead.
Yeah. Okay. Is that all you're shooting?
That is all of my shooting.
Yeah. Charges?
Charges. I'm going to charge Gilly into
Well,
Val.
okay.
Oh, he's finally coming to join in.
So he's in.
He's in.
Anyone else charging?
Yeah, Dread is going to charge
Dace, yeah.
those guys.
So he's in.
And that's it.
Okay. So where are you going to start?
I'm going to start with Gilly.
So first source. So here we go.
So,
The showdown's here.
he's got might on him.
Yeah. So 7 attacks, I believe.
6 base.
Right.
1 for might.
1 for
And 1 for shock himself.
attacking with.
And he's going to use his sword.
Yep.
So any 6s, D3 mortal wounds. Ooh. On wound roll.
Yeah.
So,
Hit on 2s.
hitting on 2s.
You roll 1s for himself.
So, all bar 1.
Yeah. And wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. 1 6.
Yep. So 4
So,
go 4
go
saves.
through.
4 saves.
Yep.
At, I think, how much minus?
-4.
-4, so 4 plus invulns. 2 failed.
And damage?
Damage on that is 3 apiece.
So it becomes 2 apiece.
Right, would have better. Gonna have the CP one or she's dead.
Then we got D3 mortal wounds coming on top as well.
Yeah, she saves. She's got saves against those.
Okay.
No, so that'll get her.
So that's 4 wounds would go through.
Yeah.
And then you'll just roll D3, see what it would have been.
3.
Another 3.
So on a 6, she blows up. No.
No, she doesn't. And as Val gone through Gilly.
And I get a miracle dice for the martyrdom as she's died. Which is a 1, which is really helpful.
Okay. And then are you going to interrupt anywhere? Or do they get to fight back anyway?
I haven't got enough CP to do that, and
So next up on Vendred, are charged.
Vendred's yeah, the Vendred that charged.
So 5 attacks
5 attacks, yeah.
and 2s. All
All
hit.
of them.
2 to win.
All bar 1.
4 saves. -3.
there's 6 pluses. 1's alright.
So 3 damage each. 3 left.
5's to ignore, so 1 is dead. 2
2
dead.
dead. And a 3rd one. Dead as
All
well,
dead.
just. But you do get to fight back or not?
No. I
No?
didn't have enough CP for that, but I do get a miracle dice for them dying.
Okay.
Hey!
You're 6. Okay. So is that end of Ultramarines' turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any morale on the...
Seraphim.
Yeah.
My Vendreds can do that well.
Use the miracle dice of a 1 to also pass.
Yep. Okay. So, end of Ultramarines' turn. So you are scoring Stranglehold, holding 3 objectives.
I am, yeah.
So you got to 6 on there. You have your priority target, it's up to 9. And the O's at the end of the round. Any leap for face
Yeah, I
scoring?
get 2 points for that.
Yeah.
I used 2 in Ben's turn.
Okay, so you got 4 points on there. And going into your turn 3,
Got
holding 2
objectives
objectives,
for 10 points.
10 primary. So Sisters next. So Sisters, turn 3. What have we done?
Okay, I haven't got a lot left to do stuff with. The Superior's come up here. She's probably going to go and see if she can ping down the tank, or possibly the Techmarine. This squad's advanced across here, and they're going to pop Rod.
Moved across, not advanced.
Yes.
Yes.
Moved across and
Yes.
doing Rod. And the Seraphim are just going to stay where they are and cross their fingers.
Yeah.
There's a rather big robot with a couple of Gatling cannons.
Yeah.
I think.
So she invades it.
Don't think much. Oh, she's got a bolt pistol. These guys are out of range. So bolt pistol from the Repentia Superior into the tank. Hits it.
Hit.
5.
Doesn't
Right.
scratch it. So that would do for that. And a charge phase.
Yep.
She's going to charge the rapier.
Vindy.
Vindy.
Vindy. You're going to spend the last card.
Coward. Just on
She gets
12.
there.
She's in.
She is in. She is in and not very happy.
Where do you want her?
Right on the front. Let's
Right under the blast.
So start with her.
start with, yep. 5 attacks.
Could kill her.
Hitting on 3s. It's got 4 hits.
Yep.
At strength 3.
So
So 6 is
Six
to
is-
wound. Oh, that one went in there. It's got
Did you
one-
wound you?
1 at -2.
Does wound.
Ah,
Does
take that, you
wound.
nasty tank. That's a
Out
wound.
of 3 wounds.
Attacks back.
Yeah.
And the tank runner over.
D3 is
D3, yeah.
Can you go back at one
So
time?
1.
6s.
No.
Okay.
That would be about the end of the turn.
Yeah. So what are you scoring for Sisters?
I'm still holding the priority,
Yes, up to 9 priority.
and I've popped another rod.
So 8 on Rod. Leap of Faith. Still 4.
Yes, still on 4.
Okay. And then your Os.
Oh, yeah.
You
4.
kill Val. You're in the centre. And you didn't fall back.
No.
So 4 points.
on
That's
O's.
12. Then going into turn 4, holding 2 objectives. No, 3 objectives. So scores 15 again. So yeah. I'm moving into Assault Doctrine now.
I am, yeah.
And I get a miracle dice at the start of the battle round, which is a
1. Good for morale. Okay, so Ultramarines, turn 4. What have you done?
Plasma Dread, Plasma Redemptus, we just moved up on the. Get a bit of line of sight.
Yeah.
Everything
Everything else stayed where it
I
is?
think everything else has stayed where it is, really.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then abilities, what's Tiggy done?
Tiggy gave his -1 to hit through Master of Pre-Science on Gilliman.
Yep.
And he popped his
+1 hit.
+1 to hit
On the Vindy.
on the Vindy.
And you need to heal, I think.
He didn't pop his +1 to hit on Vindy.
Techmarine.
Oh, Techmarine, sorry, yeah. Oh,
Techmarine.
thick. Yeah, Techmarine. Get a +1 to hit on Vindy. At the end of movement, he will pop him his extra 3 wounds.
Yep.
So he's back up on 6 on top bracket.
Okay. So what are you doing for your Psychic Phase?
Psychic phase, I'm going to pop a Might of Heroes off on the Vendred.
Yep.
Just for the sheer hell of it. On a 6.
Fails.
Fails.
So Tiggy can reroll.
I think it can reroll, yeah.
Fails.
Fails. Then I just pop a Psychic Fortress off on a 6.
Goes off.
Goes off on a 10.
we'll try and deny it on a 6.
Nope. Shooting.
Shooting. Everything from the Redemptor
Yeah.
into the 2 at the back.
Yeah.
Heavy onslaught first.
Yeah.
So -1 to hit. So hit on 4s.
-1 to hit on 4s, but he is re-rolling for Gilly. So all bar 1.
2s. 6.
2s, so all of them. 3, 6, 9, 11 saves.
-1. So back to your normal save.
Minus
cover.
1.
Yeah. You got cover there.
Yeah. So 3s. Okay. Gonna use them. He's still got the other guns to go, hasn't he?
Yeah. Onslaught and
Right.
Stormbolters.
I use a miracle dice for a 2 to
Yeah.
fail one of them.
Yep.
And the other one is dead.
So right. So all your guns wasted.
Yep.
So what's next? Vindy?
Vindy,
It's in combat.
he's in combat.
Overcharging?
No, I'm not going to overcharge.
Coward.
So, 3. So he's
Yeah.
now hitting on
Back to freeze.
back to freeze. So
One miss.
1 miss, 2 go through,
2s.
2s.
2 and 1's 4.
2 6-ups.
Next one.
So
Got
close.
1.
6 damage.
Yeah, should be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And what's next to shoot?
I'm going to shoot the Plasma Dread in at your troops.
Yep. So he's got more than 10 models. So
Yeah.
blast kicks in for
So all 6.
the plasma gun.
Not going to overcharge it.
Okay.
3. Wounded on 2s. 2 saves.
-3.
Right, well, I use a miracle dice on a 6.
Yep.
Because there's a simulacrum in the unit, they can do one even though I've already done one.
Yep.
And the other one makes
Saves.
the save.
Well done.
So you got Stormbolters.
I have Stormbolters, 2 Stormbolters.
That's 8
Not in
shots.
tactical.
Oh no, so only 4
So
shots.
only 4s. 4 shots. 3 go through.
Freeze.
3s. 1 save.
No AP.
So
Okay.
3 plus. Nope.
1 wound.
Can she ignore on a 6 because of the medic?
Medic.
No. No, the other 2 are characters, yeah?
Yeah.
These 2.
Can't target those.
No.
So, Vendred, everything into troops. 2 last shots. Both.
2s.
2s. 2 at -3.
So 2 6s.
No. Avoid D6s. A 2 and a 5.
So 2 6s to ignore to save the one.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
And 5 for the other one. No.
2 dead.
And Stormbolter.
2 hits.
2 hits.
3 wounds.
3 to wound, 2 saves, no AP.
2 saves.
Saved.
They're okay.
And same with the second van.
Yep.
Last
2 hits.
hits.
2s. Yep.
Lucky.
2 6s needed. Nope. Damages.
4
6
and
and 6 and 4.
So 4. Nope. 6.
No. Stormbolters.
Stormbolters.
2 hits.
2 hits.
1 wound.
1 save.
No AP.
1 save with no AP. It's okay.
Saved. Is that it?
And that is it.
No charges?
No charges and
Okay. Any morale on the sisters?
Yeah, but they're going to use a miracle dice.
Let's, yep, pass on the 1. Okay, so for Ultramarines, you got up to 12 on Authority, 9 on Stranglehold. I saw 12 from Oath Curly. Leap for Faith, you saw 2?
3.
3 points.
3 dice that time.
So you got up to 7 points on Leap,
Yep.
and then holding 1 objective
For another
of
5.
Sisters next. This turn 4.
So we're trying to salvage a bit of pride here and take down Gilly. So the sister squad's moved up with a view to charging into him.
Yep.
The Canoness has come up. She's looking for 12 to get in there, but she's going to try it. And the Hospitaller is still trying to be sensible and
Yeah.
score a few points.
Yep.
So there's nothing in range, nothing can see to shoot.
Yep.
So charge for the sisters squad into Gilly.
Yep.
yeah.
That's not going to do it.
Oh.
I don't think, anyway. Oh, actually, 4 does get them.
I said
Yeah.
it does.
It does.
Just about.
You want to see it happen.
Well, it's got to be a multi-charge anyway, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
of the aggressor that's there.
And Canoness fails.
So I just threw the CP
Yeah.
and we'll try it again. No.
Okay, so sisters, find Gilly.
Oh, got it.
Okay, so done some piloting, and Gilly's surrounded by bitches.
Talk about making comment. Get me in trouble.
So, 2 normal sisters managed to reach the aggressor.
Yeah. Right, are you under your house strength?
I am.
So you get your
I am
bonus?
hitting 2s.
I did remember,
No,
see?
I'm under starting strength. It's
Right.
better than half.
Oh, I remembered stuff, see?
Yeah, so 2 normal sisters made it to the aggressor and 8 made it to Gilly.
Okay.
They're not bloody rows, so they don't get an extra attack. That's the other list. So the 2 into the aggressor, hitting on 2s. Both hit.
That's just 5.
So 5s to wound. 1 wound.
A minus?
No, they're punching him with.
3 up. Oh,
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
Hey!
Down to 1 wound.
And then 7, 8, one of whom is the superior with a chainsword into Gully. So 2s to hit. They all hit bar 1. And then see toughness
6.
6.
6. It's
Make a save, Gilly.
Make a save.
yep.
3 up.
Takes a
Oh,
wound.
it takes a wound.
Yay!
Gilly's been wounded, if nothing
Yeah.
else. Is that all your attacks?
Yeah.
So, Gilly swinging back?
Gilly's got 6 base and +1 for shock. He's been charged.
Yeah.
And he's going to put it on the sword.
Okay.
So 2s. Does a reroll for himself.
Yep. 2s.
And 2s. No 6s. 4, 6, 7 saves.
So at
Minus
lots.
3 AP.
So
A lot more.
6 pluses. 2 are alright.
So 5
5
dead.
dead.
Okay. Adepta,
Oh, aggressor.
5 attacks.
He is.
He's been charged.
5 attack to the aggressor on 4s. But he does reroll everything for Gilly. So 2.
And 2 wound. Yeah, 2 on minus, well, 1 on minus 4.
Reroll that for Gilly.
2.
So
2 on minus 4.
6s. No,
2 more dead.
2 more dead.
And then I believe it will be morale.
It will. A lot died.
So I think you need a 1
I think
to
I need a
pass.
1.
So 1 more runs, and then you got
1 runs, and I've got 2 left.
so 1 and 2s.
Oh, no,
Another 1 runs. He's got 1 left. Okay. So end of your turn, you're scoring priority target up to 12. Rolled on 8, and leap of faith 7.
Didn't get any that turn.
No. And then end of round for Os. You killed the character, I believe that was on Vindy.
Yep.
And you did a fullback fail morale, and you're in the centre.
Yeah.
So you max it to 15.
Okay.
So then going into round 5, maxing the primary for Ultramarines. So that's next. Ultramarines turn, and I think we're just going to go straight to the shooting.
Yeah. So he'll be up on 9 wounds, just because you can give it to him. He's gonna.
The Vindy wants another target.
Vindy's just gonna shoot this character out here.
Yeah.
He's gonna supercharge. So 3s. Oh,
She'll march you out.
should have marshalled one.
2s.
2s. No,
No.
No.
nothing.
Well, that's her. No,
Oh.
don't kill her.
How many wounds is Cannon out?
Oh, so 5 maybe?
I want to kill her still.
You got command point.
Go. Keep going.
Actually, I've got 2 command points. I didn't get one. Start with 2.
CP it.
Ah, see bit. Does
So
go
in
through.
roll save.
So it's 4 up.
That was it.
Reroll.
That was
Oh,
it. 6 damage.
6. That is her dead.
I think I went.
Gilly was just scared of her.
So
She's gonna go get him.
So straight into combat. So you actually get to fight Gilly first.
Hey!
With your one guy.
This
Or one girl.
Cannonet superior. So hits on 2s. Wounds on 6s. Which does wound him.
Make save. Takes a wound.
Oh, takes a wound.
See, he's not that tough when you actually get to him.
And then Gilly will kill her back.
Let's
Assume.
roll her. He'll take his rerolls just because he can.
2s.
2s.
Dead on the mortal wound.
Dead,
regardless.
yeah.
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 That's her
Dead
gone.
on his D3 mortal wounds.
So end of Ultramarines. Max priority target of 15. Stranglehold goes to 12. And then go into Sisters last turn. Score primary at the end of the turn. But you've only got one model.
So I cannot hold 2 objectives.
Right, so we'll come back with that briefly. Sisters last turn, and it's literally just stand on objective, score priority target up to 15, and 5 on the primary. So the end game points end up being 97 to Ultramarines and 65 to the Sisters.
Well,
done, mate.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
for the next round.
So we'll come
Cheers.
back with the in game
Thank you.
chat. Okay, so that's it. And Gilly wins victorious?
Victorious, yeah.
Victorious over Morgan Val. Instant thoughts on your game?
I think Ben played really well. He had a fairly solid game plan and stuck to it. I think there were things I could have done better. I spread out too much, whereas Ben had this nice compact bubble. I didn't. And as a result, he was kind of able to pick my army off.
Yeah.
The Vindicator, is it? With the
Yeah,
that was just savage.
they played well. To be fair, that is probably what won it early on. Taking your Immolator out turn 1.
Yeah.
Turn 1. And that sort of did the damage early on. The 3 command points quite central, quite close to one another, thanks to being able to move them. Again, saw that as an advantage.
I
for the
think
bubble.
that was definitely a good choice on the objectives. Obviously, you moved towards your back one, which you bought out, I believe.
Yeah.
And then we had one on the far side of the table, which Ben moved away, which is kind of out in the open, away from everything, really. So it was kind of out the game, obviously. I think the only thing that went there is your...
Yeah, I
Different.
dropped in on there. And what Ben did well, as he said, 3 objectives close together, and
and
Ultramarines like to
castle,
bunch
Just
and
castle,
castle.
sit
and-
on it and shoot out.
Obviously, good choice of secondaries as well, with priority target and stranglehold, doubling up, basically.
Yeah.
And then Oast is always a good one for Marines.
Yeah, I mean, we're still debating the big squads of sisters. I really like the idea of 15 or 20 of them in a big blob running forward fanatically, but it's not as effective as I want it to be. So
And obviously then with the bigger swords, the brass keyword comes in,
yeah,
as we've seen with the Plasma Redemptors and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's almost like you want to keep them in smaller groups of 5. So
yeah, that's how Trish plays them.
50-50, and
That is the popular way with sisters of it.
So
Fair play for you trying something different.
well, we've got another tournament coming up a couple of weeks' time, haven't we?
Yeah, Mad Miniatures, which yours truly is running, and these guys are taking part in it.
I'm going to take sisters, possibly back to the drawing board and try the MSU, but I've still got this idea in my head of a list running a 20 and 2 5s. So,
And for that one, I believe this is your tournament.
I
list.
believe, now that I've played it in the Bugle Bat Reps tournament, I think this is the list I'm probably going to stick with now.
Yeah.
And it's done me well today, so
yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna
really
go with that
solid
thing.
list. And
Dreadnoughts.
yeah, it's ready.
I didn't think you had the volume of fire to get rid of enough of my stuff, but you did. I thought you had a lot of las weaponry. But
Yeah, it doesn't always work.
I didn't think you had enough kind of anti-infantry, but you proved you did. So
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of luck there, but
Yeah. So now, I mean, unfortunately, Robbie drops out of this one, and Ben will go on to face the winner of the Salamanders and White Scars. So spoilers if you don't want to hear it now, which will be John and his Salamanders. So
wow.
that'll be interesting. Marines and Marines. John has plenty of Redemptors, lots of multi-melters as well,
Damn. I know what they're like.
and he has one more Redemptor than you.
Does he? We'll see.
So that should be interesting. But yeah, thank you for both taking part in this one.
well, thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully, get invited back for season 2.
Yep.
I might drop into the qualifying round.
You can also check out these guys on the side row, which will be releasing after the Battle of Bugle season 1's done.
That's
So
worth a
probably in
watch.
January. And it's quite good fun. I'll be running for like 10 episodes, so there's plenty of Ultras and Sisters and Drakari with you.
Drakari,
So we have our sisters in it. But yeah, make sure you check out that and check us out on Instagram, and make sure you comment, like, subscribe, let us know down in the comments who you're supporting, if you want Ben to go all the way, or if you fuck Ultramarines.
I'm going to cheer Ben on now. He beat me, so
That's it.
because say I lost to the loser. So good luck for the rest, mate.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
And that's about it for this one. So make sure you check it out from next week as we start into the semi-finals. Cheers and gone.
Cheers.
Cheers.